We've seen China and Indonesia's relationship grow even stronger in the past years. It's not just about trade and business anymore. They're building strong foundations in people-to-people relations, and this will definitely come a long way in the future, and Minister Wang's visit will surely deepen this relationship.
Thank you very much, Sakina Aluwalia, reporting from Jakarta. For more discussion into bilateral relations between China and Indonesia, I'm joined via Skype by Mr. Ibrahim Rohman. He's an economist at the Samudera Indonesia Research Initiatives. Welcome to our program. First of all, how do you think that Indonesia would exactly benefit from a strengthening of trade and investment links with China?
Yeah, it's very important visit for Indonesia right now. If we look back at the economy has not been growing so much in 2020 due to the pandemic, but then it has been a long tradition that China has really good impact and great impact for the Indonesian economy. As of 2019, for instance, China is #2 in terms of foreign direct investment. It was only 9% in 2016 and jumped dramatically to 17% in 2019. And then if we look into trade perspective, then China is 15% of Indonesian export and 24% of imports, and by which about 50% of Indonesian import from China is in the form of manufacturing goods and capital goods, which has really big impact to strengthening and to leveraging the economy of Indonesia. So I think, having said that, I think the visit should be aimed at increasing and looking at greater potentials. And if we see that China has been able to contain the virus as of the second quarter of 2020, then maybe Indonesia can learn. As previously discussed, we are still in the mode of picking up a number of cases every day. So I think it will be important and as well at the same time interesting to see further collaborations and to increase several other areas other than trade and investment.
All right, and Indonesia as an ASEAN member has tried to balance its relations with China and the US. So what will be the impact on that of having Joe Biden in the White House instead of Donald Trump?
Yeah, actually for Indonesia, it is not a problem of either or, but it's more should be seen as both and. So we cannot, as a small and open economy like Indonesia, we cannot choose China over US or US over China, because we have to be, we have to build stronger collaborations and cooperation with both countries. And if we look into for instance, trade statistic and the characteristic of goods export and import, we can see that, for instance, majority of imported goods from United States is in the form of technological product and consumer products, whereas majority of imported goods from China is in the form of capital goods, which is then being used for manufacturing processes. So certainly both countries have different type of importance, and that Indonesia should be able to look into opportunities in equal way. But it's interesting if we see the study from the World Bank, for instance, that the impact of China's growth on Indonesian economy is really big. So, for instance, a 1% increase in Chinese economic growth will be responded by about 0.1% of increase in Indonesia. So that the Biden effect will be very important, because due to the trade war, then the volume of exports and volume and value of export between two countries have been decreasing, and that will be impacting Indonesian ability to export to China. So that by the election by the newly president-elect Joe Biden, it will be expected that the growth volume, the global trade, and especially from Asia to North America, will be softened, and that Indonesia can benefit from the ability to export more to China, and vice versa, we can import more capital goods to strengthen our manufacturing domestically.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim Rohman, an economist at the Samudera Indonesia Research Initiatives.